Welcome back to the Dark Manor podcast. I'm Hayden.
I'm Haxon.
Uh,
I don't want to.
David today doesn't want to read this story.
I don't want to be here.
I dragged him out of filming his own short film for this because we need to keep on schedule, even though we've been late to film for the past 2 weeks.
Yep.
Today we are reading Rap Rat, written by Canadian Cowboy.
You look like a Canadian cowboy.
Yeehaw, eh?
Why are you now saying who it's published by, huh?
Because it's readily available. I didn't know last time, or any of the other times before, because we were on the Creepypasta Wiki, and now we're on the official Creepypasta website.
Let's just begin this hell.
The terror begins. Ever heard of Nightmare? Okay. Ever heard of Night?
What's wrong already?
I just want to say really fast that this was an actual game that existed.
I thought this was a TV show.
No, it's a board game.
Oh, great.
It's Jumanji. Jumanji.exe. Ever heard of Nightmare? Like a lot of other games in the 90s, it came with a VHS which you timed with your play. The character in the video would give you instructions on what to do while you played the game in real time. Being a scaredy cat, I refused to play it when my mom bought it for us. My brother was disappointed about not being able to play Nightmare, but my mom had a solution. She brought out Rap Rat. It was a cheap, dingy little thing catered to kids my age. You went around the board.
Who buys a game called Nightmare for their children?
Actually, from what I heard from board games, Nightmare is a pretty good game.
But who does that for their children?
Duh. Me.
Yeah, you would. That's why you're never having children.
Who says that?
Me.
You went around the board, collected cheese, and the first player to reach the end would win. It seemed simple enough, and since it reminded us of Mousetrap, which we didn't have, there were no objectives. What kind of kid hasn't played Mousetrap?
Me.
Wait, no. What kind of kid played Mousetrap correctly?
No one.
Yeah, all you did was set up the trap and watch it go.
Can we play? I mean, not play, continue. Yeah, let's play Mousetrap.
Welcome to Dark Manor Gaming.
No.
There were no objections. We popped the movie into the VHS and set up the board. The first part of the video was just a simple explanation of the rules as well as instructions on how the game worked.
You play the game
then
it's supposed to be played. There you go.
Then Rap Rat came on the TV. He was not what any of us has been expecting. My smaller brother, who was only 3 at the time, immediately left the room crying. The rat did not even resemble a rat. The ears were far too big. It had a mouse lined with 2 teeth.
You had a mouse?
And mouth lined with 2 teeth. And the inside of the mouth looked almost swollen.
Yeah, the picture, it doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, it's from the actual VHS, so.
You look like a VHS.
It had a mouth lined with 2 teeth, and the inside of the mouth looked almost swollen. The most striking part about the thing, though, was the eyes. They were large, glassy, and fish-like.
They are.
I asked, then bothered, then begged Mom to turn it off. Rap Rat suddenly shouted loudly, screaming and wailing, saying, "Wait your turn!" in a demonic, low-pitched voice.
Oh, hold on, I can say that better. Demonic low. Wait your turn!
That was not at all like his normal, obnoxious, nasal voice. In the background, we could hear the narrator saying, "He's Rap Rat, and he's the boss," over and over again in an overly serious tone.
He's Rap Rat, and he's the boss. He's Rap Rat, and he's the boss. He's Rap Rat, and he's the boss.
The video was indescribable. Images crossed the screen in quick succession, overcut with Rap Rat's expressionless eyes. The images were some of the things I was afraid of at the time. A person looking over a balcony. Yes, he's afraid of people looking over balconies.
Hell yeah.
a hornet slowly stinging someone's eyes.
Ow!
Or eye.
Fuck.
This is a kid's game.
I would have taken nightmare. Shit.
An extreme close-up of a tarantula.
No. Hell no.
A pit full of writhing cobras.
Okay.
And a bloody syringe filled with green fluid.
Hell yeah, Hulk.
I was thinking something else from something the audience wouldn't get.
Oh no, I think they would totally get it.
No, they wouldn't get it because it's from
Shrek?
No.
Oh, I was thinking of Shrek.
I was thinking the series that must not be named.
Oh yeah. Man, I wasn't able to sleep after that.
We act like we're scared of it when it's just honestly bad writing. We immediately turned the video off, and I ran out of the room screaming, slamming my door. It took my mom 20 minutes. It took my mom 20 minutes for me to convince me that the video is gone, that I would never ever see it again. I had nightmares all week about Rap Rat.
Hold on. What mother thought this was normal? Oh yeah, cobras, someone looking over balconies, tarantulas. This is normal.
Well, I mean, the balcony part was pretty normal.
Okay, that was good.
That wasn't the last time I saw Rap Rat. While my girlfriend and I were preparing to move in together, I was cleaning out the closet of my room and found Rap Rat again.
Why did he hold on to that in his room, nonetheless?
Yeah, with the same VHS and the same board game inside. It was almost perfectly intact, save for a thick layer of cobwebs and dust bunnies on top of it. He probably looked at the cobwebs and didn't immediately think it was cobwebs because of how thick it was.
It was cum.
Exactly.
Hell yeah, cum.
This was strange. Didn't my mother get rid of it? Well, I mean, she got rid of it and put it in your closet. And what's it doing in my room? I let out a bit of... Stop playing with your balls.
Hey, they're marbles. Hold on,
exactly, your balls.
Shit.
I let out a bit of a gasp when I found it, and my girlfriend came into the room, asking what was the matter. Breathing harshly, I said, Rap Rat. She laughed a bit, asking if it was a joke. I shook my head, explaining that it wasn't. She didn't believe me. Nobody did. And I decided that the only way to prove it to her was to show her the video. I borrowed my neighbor's VHS and played the video for her. However, the images had changed. I saw a clown, its nose bursting and spraying blood onto the screen.
Okay, there isn't anything in my eye.
Okay. I borrowed my neighbor's VHS and played the video for her.
Alright.
However, the images had changed. I saw a clown, its nose bursting and spraying blood onto the screen. I saw a woman alone in a dark room. I saw a man being forced to pick up white-hot metal and hold it in his outstretched hand, turning his hand into a leathery mess. The scratching I heard as a child continued, picking up louder and louder. Then Rap Rat showed up and began twisting and convulsing, its arms thrusting its way.
This way and that.
Yeah, this way and that. The costume wasn't a costume anymore, or the felt was real fur. What do you mean costume? It's a puppet.
You look like a puppet.
Its face wasn't plastic, but instead a bristle of thorns and with teeth. The eyes turned inwards and suddenly popped out again. Rap Rat's huge fish eyes were inside out.
Huge giant cock.
Staring right at me, watching my every move, my every expression. It grinned wildly and just stared at my girlfriend and I with a single outstretched inhuman hand. He's Mr. Steal Your Girl. I could hear the faintest scratching at my front door. The TV went blank and showed static. The scratching got louder. It wasn't scratching anymore, but thumping. The thumping of tiny feet on wood. My girlfriend embraced me in fear, and my senses kicked in. Before anything else could happen, I stopped the video, injected it, and unplugged the VHS.
That's when you just kicked the VHS.
The scratching stopped. When I looked out the living room window, nothing was there. The police showed up soon after, warning us that a neighbor had seen a figure outside our door and had called in concern. My girlfriend and I simply couldn't explain what happened, and had to tell the officer that it was us. I was furious that a children's game was terrifying me. Just play the game, damn it! I went to pick up the tape, but the VHS burned my hand. It felt like I had touched a Bunsen burner on the highest setting. We had to get oven mitts from the kitchen in order to take it out, and even then it was scorching hot. I brought it outside, tossed it down on the sidewalk, and crushed it with my winter boots. My girlfriend and I had nightmares every night. We would both wake up in the middle of the night and describe eerily similar images that we saw in our sleep. The scratching would always be there at night, when the lights were off and the room was pitch black, save for the moonlight coming in through the window. Now, though, the scratching would happen every time I went near the front door, every time we said Rap Rat's name. And every time we said Rap Rat's name, why would you ever say it again?
Why would you even talk about Rap Rat?
Yeah. It sounded as if something very small was dragging something across the ground outside the door, pacing, waiting. I would simply wait with the covers pulled up to my neck until I succumbed to exhaustion. At this point, I was determined to sue the company for damages. The first thing I did was call my mother and ask where she got Rap Rat. She had no idea.
How the fuck
I found a
did
merchant.
She not know where she got a Rap Rat?
Oh yeah, Target. I found a merchant who sold versions of Rap Rat and asked how I could get in touch with the company. He sent me this email. I don't know about the game, but I know it was created by the same people who created Nightmare. The company is called A Couple of Cowboys. Try them.
Is this like Ram Ranch?
A Couple of Cowboys? Wait, who made this again?
A Couple of Cowboys.
A Canadian cowboy. It's all connected.
Oh.
I did a bit more research and discovered the company became defunct in 1994. Only 2 years after the company created Rap Rat, I discovered why they did soon after. And this is where it starts getting bad for me, because I don't like explanations for things.
Well, you'll get over it.
In creepypastas, I do not...
Get over it.
Fine. How Rap Rat came to be. In 1992, the year of the game's development, a couple of cowboys had commissioned a manufacturing company in Haiti to create a doll portrayed in the game. Haiti.
Have you never seen the word Haiti before?
No.
You tard.
Thing is, a couple of cowboys doesn't even sound like a company, so
I mean, I was playing with my ball, so I didn't even notice that it was Haiti. Take that as you will.
A couple of cowboys doesn't even sound like a company, so it just sounds like just people in cowboy costumes commissioned the manufacturing company to make a rat doll.
Your name is literally Cucumber Sausage.
No, it's Gormico. The company who created the puppet ran a sweatshop where they forced women and children to produce the various components of the puppet, including the felt and plastic of the doll. One day, a young Haitian girl Haitian girl got her arm caught in the industrial sewing machine. The spring loader, unable to handle the weight on the machine, came loose and struck the child's neck, killing her instantly. A few days after the funeral, the mother of the child came to the factory demanding to see the owner, who denied that he had anything to do with it. In a fit of rage, the mother said that the blood from the innocent would seep into every crevice of the doll, every component with which it was created, and all who touched it would die. She claimed to have summoned a fear demon and screamed at the top of her lungs, "Apparat will curse you!"
I was waiting for that.
The owner simply laughed and told his corporate bosses about Apparat. They spread the joke from person to person, and the game was renamed Rap Rat, a loose anagram of Apparat. Each recitation of the name Apparat brought with it a greater and greater curse. Only 2 years after Rap Rat was created, the company would shut down and the owners hired by Mattel. Yes. Mattel. There were stories of the workers begging for days off, skipping work for weeks and weeks, finding the puppet in strange places. Sooner were the stories of suicides, grim, violent suicides, in which the workers would stab their hands and burn themselves to death, writing "I am fear" on the nearest surface with blood. Nobody knows where the Rap Rat doll went after the original creators disappeared. I would pay a pretty penny for it.
I wouldn't.
What? Some say that the last things the victims saw before going insane were large, sunken, fish-like eyes. Words of warning. Never say Apparat out loud. Well, shit. Well, time to die.
Well, Hayden, you're fucked over a second time. Oh, and a third time.
Saying the demon's name out loud is an invitation to them, a calling. If you have already done this, it cannot be undone. Well, shit.
Oh, look, you got a second one.
Hey, you said it too.
I know.
Do not try to speak to or contact Apparat. Well, shit. Avoid being awake between 3 a.m. and
3:30 a.m.
3:30 a.m. and 4 a.m. when Rap Rat is the most likely to try and scare you. What is he just gonna?
3 times in a row. You're fucked now.
What's he gonna do? Sneak under the sheets, wait for me to pull them up and just say boo?
Yeah, he's gonna suck your dick while you sleep. And then bite it off as soon as you wake up.
The audio. The VHS is back. I thought I stomped on it, smashed it to Kingdom Come, but it's back. I found it in my sock drawer yesterday. Ah, yes, the perfect place for a demonic cartridge. This time, I was ready. A whole bunch of people had been contacting me, trying to get the tape or some sort of video from the board game. My answer to you is that it's just too dangerous. If I did that, it could very well drive you insane, scare you to death. The video and the game, and Rap Rat itself, has some sort of strange power. Rap Rat follows me everywhere I go. I see the little shadows in the corner, or hear sounds coming down the hallway when I'm the only one home. If Rap Rat is there, I will let you know. But it will never let you see it, until it's too late, of course. A lot of people have been
It'll never let you see it, but if you see a video of Rap Rat, then you've seen it already.
Then you're fucked.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been watching the normal video from the normal board game. That's the thing. Rap Rat can't be normal. It'll trick you into thinking it's just a puppet, and then stalk you day and night.
And that was the end, which was really shitty.
Yeah, it's another shit pasta. Though, I mean, it is based off of a real board game, so if I search up Rap Rat...
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't look like a real rat at all. It looks like something that'll rape you when you sleep.
It looks like a ripoff Chuck E. Cheese!
Hey, Chuck E. Cheese out Pizza the Hut somehow.
Are you sure, or are they just lying?
No, I think it's true. When I looked up Rap Rat, I looked through the images and I found a Pokemon card redo for Rap Rat, and it's called Rapping. See this and tell it's evil, and then I am fear. Mwahaha. Hello, I see you. Goodbye. Mwahahaha.
I went to the went to the shopping section on Google when I searched up Rap Rat just to see if I can find it. The first thing I saw is Lab Rats, the Disney show.
Yeah.
And the other thing is a sticker that has a red circle and a dash through 69.
Okay, Rap Rat hentai is in the thing. That's good. That's very...
Hell yeah.
Very good.
Rap Rat board game for sale. Let's see how... Oh, it's on eBay. No, it's not. Never mind. I mean, it certainly exists, but... Whatever. I don't know. Much certain...
Porn videos? What?
Anyway, yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I think it went too much into explaining what's going on, and I feel like Fear of the Unknown is much more reasonable.
You look like the Fear of Unknown.
The game itself is harmless, even if I say apparat.
Or a rap
a bunch.
rat.
Wait, shit.
Yeah, you said apparat. Oh. Well, shit.
For some reason, that ending saying he'll let you know if Rap Rat ever comes, it makes me think that it was trying to set up a web series.
Yeah. If you had the editing skill, I think you'd be able to do that. But if not, you know.
Is that a bet?
I'm gonna look up Rap Rat. Hold on.
Is that a bet?
Rat. Yeah, ARG. Rap Rat creepypasta. Oh, Rap Rat VHS full. Oh god.
Yeah, you can get the full VHS on, I think, Internet Archive.
Let's see. Rap Rat. What the fuck is it called? Rap Rat. Fucky. I forgot the word for it. Rap Rat creepypasta live action. That's what it's called. Rap Rat creepypasta. I don't know how to type live action. Rap Rat creepypasta. Rap Rat. Okay, no, these are all just voiceover shit.
Yeah, so like you said, is that a bet?
Yeah.
So I just need to make a short film about Rap Rat, huh?
4 years ago, a guy did Rap Rat the video board game. You want to watch it after this?
Maybe. Yeah. But anyway, guys. I give that a 4 out of 10.
I give it a 3 out of 10.
Honestly, it was really ridiculous.
Yeah.
Plus, if he said do not say apparat, he definitely shouldn't just put the name down.
Yeah.
At all.
Do not say a specific name.
It's kind of like Voldemort.
What the fuck did you just say?
Kind of like Voldemort, just don't say the name.
You can't say his name.
Wait, shit. Trying to think of other examples of it. Kind of like Bloody Mary, in a way.
What?
That was fairly
What'd you say?
It's kind of like Bloody Mary in a way.
Yeah, I guess.
But, I mean, we're done rambling. It was just bad. Nothing really special to it. We shouldn't, shouldn't have delved too in depth on how it was made. Plus, there's some unrealistic stuff, like, as aforementioned. That's why we gave it the scores we did. But this has been the Dark Manor Podcast. I'm Hayden.
I'm Haxon.
Good night.
And good luck.